Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Jeez. Okay, this is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019, the second day of 2019. My name is Cindy Simmons. I'm going to be your host for Coffee Convo Wednesday, as I am every single week for Coffee Convo Wednesday. Here's the crazy thing, though. This normally is Coffee Convo Wednesday in the morning, but we're trying something new in the new year, and I will get to that in a little while. But Coffee Convo Wednesday, if this is your first time in the afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon to you. If this is your first time ever, a little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Cindy. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I now reside in Orlando, Florida, with little stops in Nashville and Atlanta on the way. And I'm kind of excited to say that we've been doing this Coffee Convo Wednesday show every Wednesday for almost 2.5 years. And in 2.5 years, I have only missed one Coffee Convo Wednesday, and that was last week because I decided I'm gonna just take a break for the holidays. So I guess I wanna say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy 2019. This is a show where we get together for about 15, 20-ish minutes, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer. And then at the end, I hook you up with something free, because that's what we do. Every single Coffee Convo Wednesday, I give you guys something free that I'm excited about. Today's prize, which I'll tell you about also in a minute. But first, I want to know what you're drinking right now. Comment below. Let me know if you're drinking coffee this afternoon, maybe decaf. Maybe you're having a hot afternoon tea or an Arnold Palmer, some water, whatever. Comment below and let me know what you're drinking. And if you feel so compelled, go ahead and click the share button right here and let everyone know that you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. So before we get started, I'm going to give you a good morning cheers to you. The first Coffee Convo Wednesday cheers of the new year. I'm kind of excited. All right, so what's been going on the last 2 weeks since I missed a week of, I don't know, Coffee Convo Wednesday for you? I feel like I'm a little behind. Really just lots of busyness. We have some big news, which I will share at the end. No, I am not pregnant, which I'm sure that's the first place some people go to, but no, I am not. All right, topic number one on Coffee Convo Wednesday today. When is it time to let it go? When is it time to take the Christmas decorations down? Normally, okay, so New Year's Day was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, unless you're watching this on another day, which thank you. We normally would wait probably until Saturday. And my husband said to me yesterday, he's like, hey, do you want to go in and take them down? I'm like, not really. It'll make me kind of sad, and I don't feel like doing that. And I was under the weather, which I'm also going to tell you about too, but wasn't feeling great, so I didn't really want to do it. And then he left to go to the store, and I don't know what happened. It was like, poof, I'm going to take everything down. So I did. I went throughout the whole house. Out on the front porch, we had some decorations, and I took every single Christmas decoration down. And I gotta tell you, it makes me a little sad. It made me really sad because Christmas was over. And I don't know if it's because this is our first Christmas in our new house here in Orlando, Florida. I don't know what it was, but it made me a little sad. So comment below, let me know, when do you take your Christmas decorations down? Some people wait to the 8th, some the end of January, some like the day after Christmas. So we took ours down on New Year's Day, which was the first time we've ever done that. We've never taken it down so quickly. I'm all about milking the holidays for as long as possible. Kind of like how I milked my birthday for the whole month of October. All right, so comment below and let me know. Okay, Coffee Convo Wednesday, topic number 2. I really thought long and hard about not sharing this story because it kind of is embarrassing, but I realized the theme of Coffee Convo Wednesday has been to keep it real since the very beginning because, you know, my eyelashes are fake. I got some red lip on. I did wash my hair for you today. But I always want to say to you guys, like, this is a place to be real. I don't want you to come here and go, oh, it's like fake book. No, everyone, it's real. It's real what happens in my life, and sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's not so great. And I was thinking that is why I decided on the Inside Out coffee mug today, because you guys know I collect coffee mugs. It's part of my thing with Coffee Convo Wednesday, and I like big mugs, I like crazy mugs, whatever. But because I like ran the gamut of emotions over the last like day and a half, I thought I would use an Inside Out coffee mug because I went from anger, fear, disgust, sadness, and then joy, which is how I will end this story. All right, so here's what happened. On New Year's Eve, which was Monday night, I was suffering from vertigo. If you guys have been watching the show for a while, you know I've talked about this before. I had vertigo back in spring last year. It's still weird to say last year. But I had vertigo. I've had it a couple of times. I first got it when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, who is 13 now, and I was in the ER when I had it, when I was pregnant with her, and it's awful, 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 awful. So I started having vertigo on Saturday. For those of you who have never had it, just thank you, God, that you have never had it, because it is miserable. For those of you who have, or you know someone who has, you know how bad it is. I read a study too, because I've been trying to do all this research, that 50% of Americans suffer from vertigo, and then 75 or 70% of that 50% are women. So a lot of people who suffer from vertigo are women. My mom has suffered through it. I have friends. I was talking to a lady earlier today. She suffers through it. So it's a terrible, awful thing. And here's like the kicker. There's nothing you can take to get rid of it. And I can't figure out how doctors have not figured this out. Whew, I would love for them to figure it out. But basically you get really dizzy. You feel like the room is spinning, and then you sometimes get sick to your stomach, like as in vomiting, exorcist style, like sick to your stomach. So I started having vertigo on Saturday. By Wednesday night, New Year's Eve, I was done. Thankfully, we didn't have any plans. I don't really like to go out on New Year's Eve anyway. But here's what happened. So we were celebrating New Year's Eve, just the family, and my daughter, my oldest daughter Lily, and my husband Eric were blowing the little horns, I guess you call them, the little horns. I was actually going to have one and show for you, but I couldn't take the noise, and I will tell you why. So we were having fun and we were having a good time, and I was starting to feel a little better. And then my 13-year-old and my husband just got carried away with the loud sound of the horns. And so I said to my husband, I'm literally going to snap in half if she blows that horn one more time. And she, meeting my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter, were having so much fun, just running around, having so much fun. But for whatever reason, I felt like, I don't know how to even say this, I felt like I was a prisoner somewhere and that I was being tortured with a loud, obnoxious sound. And for whatever reason, I think I became overwhelmed, and we were laughing about it at first, and I just kept saying to my husband, I can't take it anymore. But my husband started laughing, as was I, and the harder, I don't know if this happens to you, but the harder my husband laughs, like the harder I laugh, like tears streaming down my face. Well, I started laughing because my husband was laughing at me, and then my oldest daughter kept doing it. Well, it just became so unbearable that they were kind of, playing a joke and trying to torture me with the loud noise. But it was so loud and so overwhelming. I turned to my daughter and my husband and I screamed, not just, hey, will you please stop doing that in a kind way, which is how normal humans should be. I straight up screamed at my daughter, leave me alone, like tears streaming down my face. I was so upset. I don't know what was wrong with me. It was almost like, I don't know, like I was on the verge of having some sort of like overwhelming breakdown. And I ran up the stairs, crying because it was so loud to me. I lost it. I lost my cool. And I don't know that I've ever lost my cool like that. The looks on my husband's face and my daughter's face were like, and then the poor 6-year-old, Luna, she just started crying because she didn't know what was wrong with mommy. And so that's why I was saying this mug is perfect, because I was disgusted with myself because I was so angry. Then I was afraid that my family was going to lock me up because I was crazy. And then I was sad. I was just really, really, really sad. And I'm getting to the joy, the joy moment. I went upstairs, took a couple of deep breaths, and then I was heaving, crying. I was so upset. It was so loud to me, and my brain just felt like it was going to go like that emoji, the brain exploding emoji. And it was rough, y'all. It was rough. And I wish that I didn't have to share that ugly New Year's Eve story, but I was a hashtag epic fail on New Year's, like truly a hashtag epic fail. And I was embarrassed that I reacted like that, but I did not feel well. I did not feel well at all. And it's very frustrating when you can't figure out how to stop the vertigo and no one can help you. So it's just frustrating. So there you have it. I was super embarrassed. The joy came when I apologized to my family for being like a mommy monster, and they forgave me. And the next morning we got up and went for a bike ride. I started feeling a little better, and the sun was shining, and I was like, thank you, God, for this beautiful day and for letting my family forgive me and basically ruining New Year's for my entire family. Oh, wow. Talk about failing at life, y'all. Failing at life. But thank goodness for grace and forgiveness that my family offered me, because that was not, it was not one of my finer moments. And I wish I could tell you that I am not currently having vertigo, but that is not the case. Not the case at all. I've been having it Saturday and I feel miserable, and it's a horrible head pain, and yeah, it just stinks, and I wish there was something I can do. And for those of you who have it, if you have any suggestions, excuse me, I have tried everything. I have tried essential oils, which we use all the time. I have tried the Epley maneuver. I've tried the half somersault. I've tried laying on one side, sitting up, flipping over. I mean, I have tried everything. I've gone to a doctor. I've gone to a neurologist. I have done everything that I can possibly think of to help with the vertigo, and nothing has worked. So I am open to any suggestions if you want to comment below. So that is why I was a New Year's hashtag epic fail. So cheers to grace and forgiveness with my family. Okay, so a little bit of a low to end the new year, but like I said, the first day of the new year started out great. And then finally, some exciting news. Some of you may have seen this on social media already, but I am so excited to share with you that I got a new job, and I am giddy excited about it. Some of you may know that while I lived in Atlanta a couple years ago, and really my whole life, I have been on the radio. But I took a break because I just felt like I was in a situation that was not healthy for me. It was not a good situation, and I loved most of my time at my previous job, but it just became not good for me, not good for my family, and I just, you know, like how they say in the new year, you just want to remove toxic situations, so that's what I did. I left a toxic situation and started doing Coffee Convo Wednesday, which has brought me so much joy. And I just really haven't had a bug to get back to radio. I talked to people about going back in, but I was like, thanks, but no thanks. I'm good right here. So when we first moved to Orlando, which is almost, wow, it's almost a year and a half ago now, I started listening to the Christian pop station here called Z88.3. And our family has listened to that station. All of my friends here listen to that station. And just in a crazy way that God works by people getting connected. Actually, I really should say thank you to one of my best friends, Taylor, because she sort of started this ball rolling to connect me to the great people who work at Z88.3. So they made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. Sounds like The Godfather. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I've never even seen The Godfather, and I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm not Italian. But they offered me a position to be on the radio from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day, and I love it. I started a couple of weeks ago, and I just haven't told you guys because I kind of just wanted to start doing it and get back in the swing of things and then share the news after the new year. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm super excited. So a couple things with this. You can listen, if you go to zradio.com, you can listen online. You can download the Z88.3 app, or you can say, Alexa, play Z88.3.
Z88.3, WPOZ from TuneIn.
You can listen on your Amazon device. I've been Jesus. And this is what I do all day long. dancing around the studio. Alexa, off, please. Thank you. Alexa, stop. Okay. Sometimes I always forget what I'm supposed to say. But yeah, so you can listen on your Amazon, Dot, Echo, whatever they're called, whatever device you have, you can listen every day. I am so excited about this. If you follow me on Facebook, you can also start following me if you would. I would love for you to like the Z88.3 Middays page. That's what the name of my show is, the Z88.3 Middays. So you can find that on Facebook. If you just type in Z88.3 Middays, I would love for you to click like. I'm trying to go through and invite you guys to like that page, but I love my job. The people there, oh my goodness, Jen and Dean and Carol. There's so many great people in this Z Radio family, and I love that they've just been so gentle with me, welcoming me with these big, loving, open arms, and I am so excited. So you're like, well, what does that mean for Coffee Convo Wednesday? That's why we're here at 3 o'clock, because I thought it might be fun to just switch it up. We started, if you remember, we started doing Coffee Convo in the afternoon. And then that kind of conflicted with carpool because it was kind of hard to do it. You can't do it from home. So I'm switching some stuff around, and on Wednesdays, my girls don't get off school until right after Coffee Convo would be finished. So maybe you would be watching this in carpool. Maybe you're sitting in your office in the middle of the afternoon, or you work from home, or whatever you're doing. You're listening in the car because you don't have to really watch. But I would love if you would just hang out with me every weekday from 10 to 2. Like I said, you can download the app, go to zradio.com, or tell that speaker in your house to play Z88.3. And then join me every Wednesday at 3 o'clock for Coffee Convo Wednesday. So there's my big news, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, so before we get out of here, I want to say congratulations to Becky from Texas, because if you remember the last show we did 2 weeks ago, I gave away the Omaha Steaks skillet packages because I'm an Omaha Steaks ambassador, and our family loves Omaha Steaks. So congratulations to Becky from Texas. This week, you guys, you saw my Christmas card. We did Mary Poppins for our Christmas card. If you didn't, you can scroll on my Facebook page or anywhere. I kind of put it everywhere on Instagram. So you know our family loves Mary Poppins. So check out these cute Mary Poppins returns bags. Little drawstring there for you. And then inside there is a Mary Poppins returns t-shirt. Look at that. So cute. And then also in the bag, just a couple of the goodies, like little Mary Poppins umbrella pins. So it's a Mary Poppins returns goodie bag for you. So I'm kind of excited about that because it's so cute. Mary Poppins returns. Jeez. Okay, so how do you win Mary Poppins returns? Like I said, if this is your first time watching ever, all you have to do is just write hashtag Mary Poppins returns and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. If you've watched Coffee Convo Wednesday before, then, well, you know that's what you do. So all you need to do is type hashtag Mary Poppins returns and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and then we'll pick a random winner and we'll announce it next Wednesday afternoon on the show. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I have three of these Mary Poppins Returns goodie bags for you. So I'm going to pick 3 winners. Duh, that's like the best part of it. 3 winners. So Mary Poppins Returns the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you also if you have already tuned in to Z88.3. I'm kind of excited to be back on the radio again with some really great, amazing people playing some really great, amazing music. So cheers to all of you and a happy new year. Follow me on all the socials. You can head over to cindysimmons.com to link over. Don't forget, you can go to zradio.com to listen as well. Don't forget to spread kindness like Nutella. Have a great rest of your Wednesday afternoon, and I will see you guys in 1 week. Happy New Year. Oh yeah, and that's right. I said I would end on joy. Look at even the cutest handle. I love coffee mugs. All right, cheers. Happy New Year. Bye.